Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're here with Quick Shot, and we're going to be looking at Ziggs, the Explosive Expert. We're going to take a small gameplay guide, look at his abilities and spells, and how I think the best way is to play this little champion. Ziggs' abilities are all skill shots and quite difficult to master, so make sure you practice them. But before you do, make sure you know what they can do. Taking a look at Ziggs' passive, it's called Short Fuse, and it applies magic damage every 12 seconds on his next auto attack. You can bring this cooldown down by 4 seconds by using spells. Let's have a look at this gameplay mechanic now. You'll notice the countdown timer just above your skills bar, and every time the passive is available, his bombs light up red, like you'll notice in just a couple seconds here. When his bombs are glowing red, it deals that bonus damage, and the bonus damage applies to turrets as well. Keep a close eye on my timer here, and you'll notice that during gameplay, I'm just throwing a couple of abilities out just to drop the timer on my passive ability by 4 seconds each time and deal that extra damage to turrets. Ash is about to hit me with a crystalline arrow, and take a look how much damage he takes in return. 1 Q with my passive active and the bouncing bomb. It's huge damage. Bouncing Bomb is his Q spell, and you'll notice that it's is his primary spammable ability. I'd recommend you max it first, but make sure you put some practice into it. It's got fairly good range, and the further you cast the spell away, the further the bombs will bounce. You'll notice it bounces 2 times, detonates on the third, or the first enemy it hits. Casting it closer to yourself means it travels less distance, but it still keeps moving. Keep in mind that this can overshoot enemies sometimes. Here's an example of how to pick up kills with just your bouncing bomb. Use my auto attacks and I secure the kill with bouncing bomb. His W ability is called a Satchel Charge. Now Satchel Charge is his primary movement based spell. You'll notice when he throws it on the ground, decent sized area, you need to activate it once to plant it and activate it a second time to jump. The closer you are to the center of the charge, the further away you'll jump. You can use this to hop walls and cliffs, but it does require some practice, and of course in battle it's very difficult to perform. Do not forget that the Satchel Charge will also push enemies away. So if you blow that Satchel Charge up while you're on it and an enemy, it'll push them away and bring you closer. Our next ability is the Hexsplosive Minefield, and this is his primary crowd control ability. You'll notice it pops in a fairly large arc, is fantastic for farming, and any champion that lands on one of these little bombs will have their speed reduced. This increases per level, and they also take additional damage per bomb. Ziggs' ultimate is Mega Inferno Bomb. It has a massive range. Pay close attention to the minimap as I highlight it. You can gank top and bot lane with extreme ease with this ability. Please keep in mind though that the damage is centered, is greatest at the center of the bomb, and the further you throw the bomb, the longer it takes to travel. From casting, it's around 4 seconds before it lands. If you throw it close to yourself, the channel time is a lot, or the landing time is a lot sooner, but of course as you notice there, I did just miss it. When you combo all of Ziggs' abilities together, he has huge burst damage, as you can see in this triple kill. I hope I've shown you a few of his abilities and how I think best to use them. Good luck with practicing, and if you have any questions, post them below.